Good afternoon, grade 9 students. Okay, my name is Teacher Franklin, and I'll be teacher today. Before we start, let's pray first. Okay, please lead the prayer. All right, once again, good afternoon. Before you take your seats, please pick up pieces of papers and then make sure to arrange your chairs. All right, thank you so much. Please sit down. Any absent today? Check your seatmates, okay? Check the seat beside you if there's someone who's absent today. No absences? All right, very good. Let me just remind you of our class rules. Okay, so this will be our class rules. So be quiet, number one. Raise your hand if you want to talk or answer question. Stand up and answer when called, of course. Pay attention to the lesson. Keep your area clean and be respectful at all times. Okay, so respect is very important. So when someone is talking, so you should listen. Okay, now I'll play a short video here, and I want you guys to take notes of what they're talking about, what they're discussing about. Write some notes if you want regarding the conversation. Okay, you ready? All right, so let's start. This will be the video. Okay, so I need you to watch the video carefully, listen carefully, and then pay attention to what they're talking about. Okay, all right, here we go. Let me just
You're
mute
a
here
Filipino. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's a fact.
But
again.
I think you
Just say it
speak like
again. Okay, here we go.
you're a Filipino. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's a fact.
But I think you speak like a native English speaker. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's an opinion.
Okay? When I said you speak like a native English speaker, it's just my personal opinion. It cannot represent.
Fact.
So if your classmate said they don't like your shoes and your bag is out of fashion, that's just their personal opinions and cannot represent.
Facts.
Yeah, so you don't need to get frustrated because of other people's opinions, right?
Right.
So what will you do if next time your friend says, you're so OA when you speak English?
Then I'll say, that's just your opinion. I'm happy with the way I speak.
Indeed, it's the same for other things. Somebody will like it, somebody won't. We can't manipulate others' preferences and their opinions, right?
Right.
So what will you do if your friends said they don't like you and they don't want to hang out with you anymore?
If you don't, you just don't. It's not my problem. Someone else would like me and want to hang out with me.
If they don't like you, it's okay. That's not your problem, right?
Absolutely right.
If this video reaches 1 million views, your mom will get you 500 credits. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's a fact, so please share.
All right, so let me play it one more time. So again, kindly listen carefully and then write some notes. Okay, ready? Let's start.
You're a Filipino. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's a fact.
But I think you speak like a native English speaker. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's an opinion.
Okay? When I said you speak like a native English speaker, it's just my personal opinion. It cannot represent.
Fact.
So if your classmate said they don't like your shoes and your bag is out of fashion, that's just their personal opinions and cannot represent.
Facts.
Yeah, so you don't need to get frustrated because of other people's opinions, right?
Right.
So what will you do if next time your friend says, you're so OA when you speak English?
Then I'll say, that's just your opinion. I'm happy with the way I speak.
Indeed, it's the same for other things. Somebody will like it, somebody won't. We can't manipulate others' preferences and their opinions, right?
Right.
So what will you do if your friends said they don't like you and they don't want to hang out with you anymore?
If you don't, you just don't. It's not my problem. Someone else would like me and want to hang out with me.
If they don't like you, it's okay. That's not your problem, right?
Absolutely right.
If this video reaches 1 million views, your mom will get you 500 credits. Is that a fact or an opinion?
It's a fact, so please share.
All right, there you go. Okay. So, what did they talk about? Mm-hmm. Right? Janice, what did they talk about? All right, that's correct. That's great. Okay, how about John? Okay, John, anything from the conversation? Anything that you heard, okay, from the conversation? Okay, excellent. Another one? Okay. Wilfred. Okay, another one, Wilfred. All right, good job. Okay. So, excellent, everyone. So let's have our excellent clap. This will be our excellent clap, okay? So if I say hep hep, you do 3 stamps, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then 3 claps. 1, 2, 3, and then you shout hooray. Okay, again. Hep hep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hooray. All right, very good. Okay, so I have some pictures here with some sentences. So I need you guys to identify if the sentence is a factual information or a subjective content, okay, or a subjective content or an opinion. First one. Before that, okay, let's have our objectives first. Okay. So our objectives will be at the end of the lesson, you should be able to determine the factual information and subjective content on the ideas listened to or read to. And number 2, appreciate the importance of understanding factual information and subjective content as a means for influencing positive behavior in media, of course, because you've been using social media all the time, okay? And number 3, construct a factual information and subjective content based on the chosen topic. So we will be choosing some topics here. We'll have some topics here, and then we'll construct sentences, okay, based on factual information and subjective content. All right, so these are the pictures. Guess what? Direction. Read the statements, decide which one is factual information or fact, and which one is subjective content or an opinion. Okay, ready? So let me just call first their names. Andrea. All right, Andrea. You ready, Andrea? So everybody, please quiet. Let's have Andrea to answer the question. Okay, Andrea. All right, here's the sentence for you. There you go. Okay. Please read the sentence. So is that a factual information or a subjective content? All right, very good. So everybody, hep hep. Okay, hep hep. 3 stamps. 1, 2, 3. 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Hooray. All right, very good. Okay. So don't forget our uh clap, okay? Clap chant. Okay, clap chant. All right, next number 2. Let's have Alfred. Alfred, number 2, Alfred. Okay, please stand up. All right, there you go. Please read the question. So is that a factual information or a subjective content? All right, excellent. So that's a subjective content. All right, so hep hep. Okay, very good. Next one, number 3. Let's have Anna. Anna, number 3, Anna. Okay, there. Please read the question. Awesome. All right, that's wonderful. Okay, so hep hep. All right, so you can just sit down, okay? Just sit down and then do the stumps and then do the claps. All right, great job, great job. Okay, last one. So let's have Danny. Last one, Danny. Okay, there you go. Please read the question. So is that a subjective content or a factual information? Okay, great. Okay, excellent job. Hep hep. 3 stamps, 3 claps. Hooray. All right, very good. Good job, everyone. Okay. So what's factual information? What is a factual information? How did you find activity? Okay, how did you find the activity? And what have you noticed about the structure of the sentences? Okay, so the sentences are either factual information or subjective content. So when you say factual information, what's a factual information? A factual information or subjective content. So let's see, what's a factual information? All right, there you go. Factual information. Kindly read this. Janice, kindly read this one. Okay, so deal with facts. Okay, so real things, true events. Okay, everything that happened, something that can be proven true or false. Okay, something that can be proven true or false. So that's definitely a factual information. If you say the sun rises at the east, so that's a factual information. Okay, right, good job. Excellent. Next, factual information. Please read this one. Maria, right there. Okay, wonderful. All right, please sit down. So factual information resources, we can find those factual information in encyclopedias, in world almanacs, in government resources, or statistics, because we have data in statistics. Okay, we have data there. We have the percentages we can see there. Okay, so those are examples of factual information. If there's something in the sentence that you have the source where you got the information, that's a factual information. Okay, that's a factual information, especially if it's from the government. So if it's government resources, that's definitely a factual information. Okay, so let's check if a statement is a fact. How do you know if the sentence is a factual information or not? Can the statement, you should ask yourself, okay, ask yourself, can the statement be verified by checking reliable resources? When you check the reliable resources, you will know if it's true or not. Or if you ask an expert, let's say, for example, you ask a doctor, okay, so what's your sickness? You ask a scientist. All right, so that's asking an expert. Those are experts with their fields. Then that would become a factual information. Okay, is that clear? Very good. All right, next, so factual information examples. Please read this one. Okay, Ellen. Okay, Ellen, please read examples. Examples of factual information. All right, see, so the first one is the Philippines is a republic with a president. This is definitely true. Okay, wherein power is equally divided among its three branches. What are the branches of the government, the Philippine government? What are the main three branches? We have the judicial, executive, and judiciary. Okay, judiciary, executive, and the... Okay, all right, very good. Number two, so yes, definitely, Philippines is an island, okay, in Southeast Asia. That's absolutely true. So that's a factual information. So 80%, see, there's statistics there. There's number. So if there are statistics, there are numbers, and you have a source, see, 80% of the 3,866 respondents aged 13 to 24 years had experienced some form of violence in their lifetime. So there's statistics. So that's definitely a factual information. And that is from probably a survey or a research. You see, that's respondents. So they did some research, they did some survey. Okay, good job. Next, subjective content. So what is a subjective content? Please read this one. Yes, okay, Nessa, kindly read this one. Are those which come from? Okay, very good. All right, good job. Okay, please sit down. So subjective content are your opinions. It involves your judgment, your own judgment. Okay, my judgment might be different from your judgment, and that's why it's called subjective content or just your opinion. Okay, just your intuition or emotion. Okay, rather than factual, because something that's true to you might not be true to me. Something that's true to me might not be true to you. Okay, so that's what we call subjective. That's your own opinion. That's just your own opinion. So opinions are useful to persuade, but careful readers and listeners will notice and demand evidence to back. That's true. Okay, if you're not talking about something that's real, something that really happened, so some people might be asking for, oh, where's your evidence? How do you know it's true? Okay, where did you read it? See, so someone might be asking for evidence to back up what you are claiming to be true. So that is just your opinion. So that's a subjective content. So subjective content, where do we get some subjective contents? Okay, yes, kindly read this one. Okay, Darlene, yes. Blogs, okay. Social media, definitely. And scholarly books, okay, those are just some scholarly books. Those are uh fictions, okay, fiction books. Journals, yes, definitely. Okay, that's your own writing. And book reviews, yeah, reviews. All right, excellent. See, definitely those are just your opinions. If you're talking about blogs, you're just making it your own content, your own blog. Okay, so that's definitely just your own opinion. Social media, there are so many opinions on social media. Okay, so you need to be careful. You need to make sure you know how to identify, how to differentiate facts and opinion. Okay, the real things and the opinions. Okay, now subjective content, how would you know if the sentence is a subjective content? So we have some signal words there. If you find these words on the sentence, then that means that sentence is a subjective content. Okay, so number one, it can be kindly read this one. All right, yes, Jenny, right, very good. Interpretation, it seems okay. See, those are words that would give you a hint, idea that the sentence is an opinion or a subjective content. All right, very good. Next, another one. Okay, signal words. Please read this one. Yes, Helen. Okay. Okay, see, these are adjectives. These are adjectives. So take note, if you're using adjectives, definitely that would become a subjective content. So if you say Rodrigo Duterte is a former president of the Philippines, that's definitely true. But if I say Rodrigo Duterte is the best president of the Philippines, that becomes an opinion, a subjective content. That makes it different because you're now using an adjective. So that's how you just change. That's how you change a a factual information into subjective content. If you put some adjectives there, it would become subjective content. Okay. All right. There you go. So let's have some examples here of the subjective content. Kindly read this. Yes, Jericho. Okay, there. See, Beautiful Girls was an entertaining show that should have never been canceled. Entertaining, that's an adjective. Entertaining show. But that could be entertaining to you, but that might not be entertaining to me. So that becomes a subjective, an opinion. Okay, so yellow is the best. You see, there's best. That's already a subjective content among all the colors. That could be best for you, but not best for me. Strawberries taste better than blueberries. Better. It could be better for you, but not for me. It could be better for you, but not for Alfred. Okay? So if you have those signaling words, then you would know that the sentence is a subjective content. All right, excellent. All right, hep hep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. Okay, very good, very good. All right, next one. Factual information and subjective content. Let's have some more examples, just some more examples, okay? Here. So factual information, subjective content. Kindly read the factual information here. Okay, yes. Eman, okay. The Earth orbits the sun. That's definitely true. Okay, that's science. Okay, that's science. Okay. Independence Day is in the Philippines is celebrated every 12th of June. Yes, that's true. Okay. The capital of France is Paris. Absolutely. Okay. Chocolate ice cream is the best. You see, there's the word best there, best flavor. So it's just, it may be best for you, but not best for me because I like uh ubi flavor. Okay. All right. So in my opinion, see, there's a word in my opinion. That's already an opinion. Okay, it's a masterpiece. I feel happy when I listen to classical music. Well, you feel happy. That's your own choice. Okay, that I don't feel happy when I listen to classical music. All right, there you go. Next. So that's just how you identify the factual information and the subjective content. Okay? So the difference is the statements on the first column contain established facts, real, real things. Okay? Here. Difference. All right. Real things. All right. There you go. And while, on the other hand, the statements on the second column are about one's impressions, just suggestions, on personal judgment on situations, respectively. So that's how you differentiate the factual information and the subjective content. Okay, so let's have an activity here. So importance. All right, there you go. All right, so let's have an activity. All right, there you go. This is our quiz bee. Okay, so but okay, directions. No cheating. Okay, first one to get the answer gets the point. Violating these rules may lead to disqualification. Okay, there will be five. There will be a bonus five. There will be a bonus question for 5 points as the final question. So that will be the final question. Okay. All right. Good luck, participants. So let's start. And another. So 10 seconds per question. 10 seconds per question. Okay. So let's start. Be careful because this is right minus wrong. Take note. Okay. This is right minus wrong. Okay. There. See. Right minus wrong. First question. There you go. Okay, all right. So let's see. So what's the answer here? Okay, so what's the answer? So no evidence that antibody tests can show coronavirus immunity from WHO, so World Health Organization. There's a source. There's a source. Okay, so that is factual information. And very good. Okay. Next question, number 2. Let's move on. Number 2 is, there you go. All right, so let's check. So COVID-19 only affects old people, meaning young people don't have to worry. so, so that's just your opinion. Okay, so everybody's affected. So that's just your opinion. All right, so that is definitely a subjective content. Very good. Next question. So we can finish everything. All right, so let's make it a little bit fast. Okay, a little bit faster. President Barack Obama was born in the United States. Well, definitely. So, all right, there you go. See? So that's a factual information. Next question. Another one. Democracy is the greatest form of government. Greatest, don't forget, that's an adjective. Okay, so that is a subjective content. So the correct answer is letter B. All right, very good. Another one. Number 5, government is always wasteful and inefficient. Okay. All right, so you always wasteful. Wasteful is adjective, inefficient is adjective. So that means this is a subjective content. So the correct answer is letter B. All right, good job. Next. ISIS lost a significant portion of its territory in Iraq and Syria in 2007. So there's a year, okay? There's something there that there's a source, okay? All right. So in 2007, so that is a factual information. Right, very good. Okay, next question. So I think there are 14 questions here. So let's see. That's number 7. Number 7. I believe that the shooting stars will grant my wish. Okay. Okay. So that is subjective content. So letter A, because letter A is subjective content. So look at that. See, I actually switched them. So letter A is subjective content. So the correct answer is letter A, not letter B. So right minus wrong. So deduction. Deduction. So you need to look at the choices, okay? Don't just guess directly. All right, next question, number 8. According to physicians, okay, jogging is an effective exercise. There's a, you're asking an, there's an expert. There's an expert, okay? Someone from a physician. Okay, so that's an expert. So that means that's a factual information. So that's letter B. All right, next question. We feel that our genius classmate has a serious problem. Genius classmate. Okay. So the correct answer is letter A, subjective content. And next one, number 10. Let's make it fast. So that's definitely a subjective. So that's already letter B. Okay. And next, number 11. 11. Okay. Valentine's Day is celebrated on the 14th day of February every year. Of course, it is. So that's factual information. So that's letter A. Next question. All right. Perhaps Western and Eastern dragons really exist. Okay. Eastern dragon. Dragon Ball. All right. So that is subjective content. Okay. And number 14. Let's have another one here. I think it's number 13. Number 13. Okay. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and is known as the red planet. So that's definitely true. So that is factual information. See? Mars. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. So that's the fourth planet. See? The fourth planet. So that's Mars. All right, there you go. Next. Okay, so number 14. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system due to its dense atmosphere. And that's absolutely true. You can check it on Google. You can check it on Wikipedia. You can check it. You can check all the sources, okay, if you want. And that's definitely a factual information. So that's letter A. Okay, good job, everyone. And we have number 15. Japan is a beautiful country. There's an adjective there, beautiful. So that is subjective content. Okay. And last one. My mother is the most loving and the kindest person in the whole world. So that's definitely, we have adjectives. So that's definitely subjective content. All right. Bonus round. This is the last question. So that's for 5 points. 5 points bonus round. So let's see. You ready? Okay. So let's start. The question is, all right, there you go. Okay. So letter A, is it factual information? B, is it yes? C, is it subjective content? Or letter D, is it no? All right, let's see. Okay, the correct answer is absolutely. Okay. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, there. See, I'm just kidding. Okay, just kidding. All right, so the correct answer is letter C. So that is subjective content. All right, so excellent job, everyone. So that's the end of our quiz B. Okay, good job. Everybody did a good job. So the winner is group 2. Okay, the winner is group 2. All right, there. Excellent work, everyone. So, pep pep. Okay, don't forget the 3 stumps and then 1, 2, 3. 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, again. Pep pep. Okay. All right. Excellent job. Excellent work, everyone. Okay. Now let's move on to our next activity. But this is an individual work. Okay, this is an individual work. So this is a quiz. I need you to get 1/4 sheet of paper. Okay. And I need you to write 5 sentences, 5 factual information, and 5 subjective content or 5 opinions from the pictures below. Okay, from the pictures here. Right, here you go. There. Okay. So you have the first one. This is Singapore. Okay, I'd been to Singapore once. I stayed there for a week, 5 days actually. Red roses. So we have red roses. We have starry night. We have animals here. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes to do that. Okay, you can start. All right, all done? All right, please pass your paper. Okay, very good. Now for your homework, I need you to watch a news. Okay, watch a news and then, okay, there we go. All right, watch a news and then I need you to write, identify, okay, 5 factual information and 5 subjective content from the news story. So you need to make sure you put what news from your source, okay? Where did you get that factual information and subjective content? From what news? All right, and what channel? You need to tell me what channel is that. So next time, that will be our homework. That will be our assignment. Okay, are there any questions? So if you don't have any questions, please keep your notes and excellent job, everyone. So hep hep. Okay, all right. So that's the end of our lesson for today. So I'll see you guys next meeting. All right. So you have a good day. Okay, you can leave and make sure to pick up papers or paper before you leave. Thank you very much. Okay.